It's a lot of women in the world, but not a single man like me. I could take you to places you've never been, but definitely wanna be. I could take you to ecstasy.
Yeah. I was 14, church close. Yo, I was 40 popped up on my Insta Live. What a reunion. Both of us broke bread communion. None of us locked down or with juniors apart from each other. Should've met much sooner. Got my heart going crazy like okay boomer. Now the same high school that we dropped out from. Got a new library for my charity funds. Under both our names like we're sharing our lunch behind the bungalows when we were young.
Don C told me keep shining in the streets and we're still wildin'. Only peace, only violence, no violence. In the sun where I'm melanin biased. Jesus Christ, I'm iron made. Darkest shade while she cleans my braids. Skin don't fade and I'm still not fazed by your magazine praise. We just wanna be great in these African jeans. All I want's my kids to have some nepotism. All I want's my wealth to have some repetition. Call my humble son and tell him that's the mission. Tell him that's the vision, yeah. Tell him that's the mission, yeah. Tell him that's the vision, yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Assalamu alaikum, we can make this go again, again, and again. We can make this go again, again, and again. We can make this go. All I want's my kids to have some nepotism. All I want's my wealth to have some repetition. Call my humble son and tell him that's the mission. Tell him that's the vision, yeah. Tell him that's the mission, yeah. Tell him that's the vision, yeah. Tell him that's the mission, yeah. Tell him that's the vision, yeah. Tell him that's the mission, son of an immigrant. Tell my unborn son, tell my unborn daughter, tell her that's the mission, yeah. Are you crazy? All I ever hear is people talking about how bad nepotism. You know how badly I want some nepotism in my life?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get... Get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here's Lopez. Lillard with the bucket.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brooks. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's the Bucks ball. That's a 2 from Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team first guy.
Van Vliet looking around. Smith outside. Here's Williamson. Pass to Eason. Out to Smith. Eason with it. Over in the corner, Williamson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Lillard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And really, this is the next step for Williamson. If he can add a reliable three-point shot, oh, man.
Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brooks, left side. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. High post Lopez. Back to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Now here is Smith. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
So for the Pelicans, first quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Alvarado with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Alvarado. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. A guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Poked away. And here's the break. Here's Alvarado. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now Jackson. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Nobody near Lillard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
McGrady outside. Wilson left side. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? And good that time. Wilson's got his first basket of the night. Bucks leading by 12. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here is Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Out to Brooks. Latrey. A three-pointer is right on target.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 16. Lopez a screen. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Williamson. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Pass to Beasley. Lillard from outside. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. To the paint. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Once again, let's hear it for your Bucks.
1:51 left now here in the second. Lillard outside. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pelicans trailed by 14. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the lob, and the setup, and the slam by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, He stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Here's New Orleans. They trail by 14. .104 left in the first half of basketball.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Lopez a screen. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Oh, what a great game plan from them tonight. That they keep getting it to Zion, and Williamson keeps delivering.
Giannis slashing. Eason grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 12. To the middle. Smith, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lillard. Rejected by Van Vliet. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Smith.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Antetokounmpo through contact.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Williamson from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And there it is for him.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Brooks outside. To the wing on the left. Eason gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Here's Giannis. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pass to Smith. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And Smith Jr.'s mobility, really impressive, just knifing his way to the rim with ease.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Williamson in the post. Out to Brooks. Takes the 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And so Lillard will bring it up to the Bucks. And he makes that one. Giannis has got 20 points.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Smith. And the rejection by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 16. Middleton inside the three-point line. Here's Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Smith with the defensive effort. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And that one's good, Williamson.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Jackson. Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Smith. In the corner, it's Eason. Stolen by Middleton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Middleton right side. 11 feet away. And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Alvarado with it. To the inside, Wilson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. He doesn't hit that one. Pelicans trail by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wilson left side. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He has really delivered at the... 43. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pelicans trail by 15. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Lillard outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 25 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And yes, it's good. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Portis the screen. Lillard from outside. Wilson grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McGrady outside. Again, the Pelicans score.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Lillard left side. Lopez a screen. 5 on the clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, number 34.
McGrady outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Wilson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Beverly. Back to Lillard. Spins. Wilson grabs the board. Pelicans trailed by 14. Out left to the wing. Back to McGrady. Now Alvarado. Antetokounmpo defending. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 11. There's Portis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Portis stayed focused and knocked the shot down even through the contact.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 13. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mr. Williamson. To the paint. Clock at 6. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18 points. That's a 2 from Lillard. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off for the Bucks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Pelicans.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Bucks. 13-point lead. And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Lillard outside. shoots over Van Vliet. And he overshot that one, missing. Puts it up from 15. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks.
Them women, cause they know they can't. I'm bitched up, I drip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out of G, told her walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on slide, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk.
You get like tofu, you get like no boo. I wanna like old news, like go hoes, hold on, like go cool, hold on. Hey, look, I'm cooking up like soul food. You like tofu, I'm on a date at no boo. You out of date like old news. I'm gonna scare like go who. I'm just wanna sing like go cool. I'm gonna like whole crew. Hold on, oh shoot, hold on, like shoot, hold on, shoot, hold on, shoot, hold on, swish, shoot. Shoot, hold on, ayy, look, shoot, ayy, shoot, laced up, hit the jump in, 10 toes down when I dunk it, laid up, no discussion. What?
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they like to wake up and repeat. Chill out. Now she said she saying 3D. Wow.
I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my face with a when them slide. Televised, emphasize, perpetuating to that he gon' pick a side. That's my life not doing. Running to the that's a big exercise. Don't run into the that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood, now sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to before it landing our tomato. Singing all my sorrows on Apollo. I been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, they been scheming when the